God, is it 50 years? Anyway. You know, I started the business from fashion college in Newcastle Fashion College. I went for an interview in '67 and they took me with open arms in the fashion college because there was no boys there. They couldn't get boys into the fashion business in that time. There was no interest for boys in those days. They're more interested about going down the pits, especially living in the Northeast. So it was a great opportunity for me to become a designer. To learn to sew was actually quite important for me because from about 1967, I was making suede loon pants and budgie jackets, and obviously I wanted to be able to sell those to make some money so I could start my business later on in 1969. So I spent 2 years making clothes and selling them to my fellow students to earn some money so I could start my business while at fashion college. From 1978 to now, I've accumulated 4,000 vintage pieces to inspire me and give me all the details. But particularly British Army and American Army, I thought, fucking hell, what an inspiration to actually be able to find old clothes and it give you ideas. And that's how I really started. You've got to understand that military clothing actually does what it says. You know, the practicability of military clothing, the pockets, the details, the fabrics, the colours, it just gives me everything. The advantages of living in the north of England and Newcastle areas, it's generally pretty cold in the winter, it's freezing cold, and I'm basically an outerwear specialist. You know, I love doing good outerwear. I live in fucking icy conditions in Newcastle sometimes, so it's inspiring to do good outerwear, which is what my brand's about. It's changed a lot. It's changed every decade. So I think the reason I've survived and still doing it at 68, which is 50 years, as we say, is because I've had to deal with every decade in a different way. And to be honest, it changes every 3 or 4 years as well. So you might say I've had to re-change myself twice on each decade. So it's kept me young, happy, doing what I want to do. What else would I be doing? I don't want to be hitting a golf ball. I like playing a bit of ping pong, but no, I'm doing what I love doing, traveling, designing clothes. I'm very lucky.